I believe 100% he's a drug cheat. If you kill someone in that ring and you found drugs, you deserve to be done for murder.
Conor Benn, he might have been improved, but do you think it might be naturally or just because he bloody loves eggs?
He's not even going to use the word eggs. He's a blatant drug cheat. Simple as. No ifs or buts about it. I spoke to people in the gym, because I'm in the gym, a weights gym, and I speak to people from MMA in the know about what he got caught with. And they said, you only use that thing to hide what you're doing. So there's no reason you'd be having that in your system. That's the hidey cycle of what he had. And it just makes sense. I sparred him and he didn't feel that strong. He felt he was game, but I was just messing with him. Don't get me wrong, you can improve, but you can't improve the way he improved because he was still a man at the time. So from just hitting people and catching them to knock him like good fight, that just doesn't happen overnight. No way. I believe 100% he's a drug cheat. And we had a few words on Twitter and an inbox, and he's going, "No, you'll see when I prove you wrong." You haven't proved no one wrong. You give a little 270 page thing to the WBC. Why haven't you given it to the Boxing Board of Control?
I think he might have done that now, but it still didn't mean anything.
Yes, because they said that they haven't come forward. The only way I can see him fighting is if that's why he's trying for the Cal Brook fight now or the Smith or the Eubank. So he might think the British Boxing Board of Control won't want to lose that much money because how much money they'll earn out of that, which is not a lot. And let's be honest, money talks, and it definitely talks in boxing.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think wrong. I don't think Robert Smith is by any fact a bad person or someone beyond like maybe people above him or around him who could get him back in. But if it's down to him, Robert Smith won't have him back. I know he won't. He's by the book, Robert Smith, and he won't have a drug cheat. And I believe, and I believe most people believe Conor Benn cheated. You don't fail 2 tests. If you fail 1, then you make sure you're extremely careful. You change everything about what you're doing. And he hasn't. He failed 2. And he hit the first one against Algeria. That got hit. And Algeria, he said afterwards, I've been in with Pacquiao, who we all know. Like, he's the best at cutting distance, best at punching. And he said he just couldn't believe how fast Conor Benn cut the ground down, or cut the ring down, how fast he got in and out. And Conor Benn weren't really known for his speed. And then,
or his ability, or his strength.
Yeah, and if you remember, that French guy was dropping him and everything. And
I was there.
And he hasn't changed weight since then, so we couldn't blame it on being weight drained. And all of a sudden, he's banging people out. Something fishy there. And I like a lot. I'm good friends with Kevin Mitchell in his gym, and I'm good friends with loads of them. But I won't be blinded or wear tinted glasses when it comes to stuff like this, because people can get hurt. This is the game you're in where you can get hurt. And I won't care if you're one of my best friends in boxing. If you're a drug cheat, I'll ridicule you. I'm not bothered. And I'll put it on publicity of what I think. I won't hide behind bushes or nothing. Because I think it's right. If you kill someone in that ring and you found drugs, you deserve to be done for murder.
I've said this loads, mate, or at least attempted.
Yeah, he shouldn't be allowed back in boxing, or a 4-year ban. A 4-year ban, because then you do have the chance to think about what you've done, and you lose years of prime. And then the second time, a permanent ban. Well, you definitely deserve a 4-year ban at first one, no matter what. Not a 2-year, not a 1 year. Oh yeah, sorry for what you done. Don't matter. You should lose a good while, and maybe even a community service to the sport. Maybe you have to coach as.
I like that. That's a cracking idea. Yeah, coaching people. Yeah, I like. That's a wicked idea. Yeah. It won't happen. They've got too much egos, but.
That ever happens, I want money for suggesting that.
The royalties, mate. Do you know what? That's really cool of you to say that. I mean, I'm a good friends with Chris Van Heerden.
Yeah, I like him. Remember,
great guy. All of which I could probably thanks to Frankie Gavin, because he was the guy who gave me my break in my first interview 15 God blood whatever years ago.
If you remember,
you're gonna have royalties from me.
Yeah. I was going to fight Chris. I think it was May the 9th, 2015. And then about 4 weeks earlier, it was already announced, already ready to happen in Birmingham. Then I got the Cal Brook fight, so it never happened.
Chris, talented, never really got stopped. Yeah. And then Conor Benn went in there and then smashed into pieces.
Yeah. I'd like to see Chris fight again. He hasn't fought since Conor Benn, has he?
No, not that I know of. I think he's still a bit few. He's had such an odd life anyway, Chris Van Heerden. His dad got shot at roadside, and he's such a great guy.